about to see who will use it. The Vols will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense will go on the attack first. The Big Orange able to escape with a close win the last time they saw the Tide.
The last game, Tennessee came out firing right out of the gate. They were ready to go. They were locked in, dialed in. David, in this one, they're going to have to do that again. You cannot get behind the Tide in a game of this magnitude.
No, but how about last year building confidence for this year? Knowing that you beat the mighty Crimson Tide, it gives you confidence. You know you can do it again. Start this game off with that confidence.
Got his man downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Mack. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Barney. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once.
Nowhere to go with him on down. He goes at the 39.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught over the middle, it's Young. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16, make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So Tennessee's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the 2nd level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The short hands, it's Bennett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw, it's Rainer. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Unloads it left. He makes a catch. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Mack. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here is the Tennessee offense. The give to the back. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. Looking for space, it's Watson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Wants to throw, it's Rayner. And they can't make the play on third down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Barney. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. Oh, he had it! The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The Vols moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Rayner. Throws for the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Young. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. to 16.
And I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Well, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the ball's headed quickly to the line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
The Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Young. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Dropping back, it's Mack. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown ball! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And I love what the secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then Palmer, they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt, and I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. Not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Marshall. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to throw, it's Mack. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's 1st down time in Tennessee.
1st down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Vols will hustle to the line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short game by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your play.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Mack. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Sherrill. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some room.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
One thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From From the gun, the running back, looking for room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to throw, it's Mack. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. And he's knocked down. And the ball's in the hurry-up. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Volunteers are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. To the air, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Gonna run it. It's Young. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? The option look. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Touchdown, Volunteers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Got it in the middle. It's Watson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield very late in the half. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on 1st down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And it's 3rd down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Smashes it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances. Get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game. But right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looking downfield on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here is the Tennessee offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after a short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Mack. Finds his man, it's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get to him as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Watson.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Caught in the backfield, it's Staley.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do, but look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Volunteers will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here comes that Alabama offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gives it on the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Mack. They're setting up the screen. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Young. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Rides the back and leaves it. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A A first down run in the red zone. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding an escape route. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Watson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do that.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's Young. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Split backs here. They'll try to run for it. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. With the catch, it's Bennett. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Got it behind the line. It's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. To the ground with the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. They'll try to pop the draw. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Young. Push down to the tackle. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Rushes on him. Rifles it down the middle. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown. Bama. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it for the 2-point conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Off play action. Pressure coming. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Vols will call on their punt team. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To the air, it's Mack. Got his man out of the backfield. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's got it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Off play action on 1st down. This certainly... Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Snagged in the middle, it's Barney. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barney. Turning it on! That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The snap sets up the throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps it on the bootleg. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Bounced off his feet. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one is perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
There's so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Things did not go. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. That's caught. It's Sherrill. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Give to the running back. Got room to work. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make...
There he goes! Touchdown, Tennessee! He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Mack. This time it's complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Brings into the open. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Running back searching for a hole. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
So Alabama once again takes the win in this smoking hot rivalry between the Vols and the Crimson Tide, and the party in Tuscaloosa will last well into the night. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.